Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. On the return, here comes Davis. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Jarvarius Ward picks it off.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Purdy throwing here to start. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
19, Tiger, go.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, right at the 25 to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the 1st time. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down throw by Rodgers. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. He brings it in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Third down give to Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Rodgers here from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now Rodgers. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Take 30. Stand it. Hey, take 26. Wide left. Look again.
Rodgers will look to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, shot.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers who have 2nd and 4.
On the jump. Go.
Motioning right is Ayuk.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Buying some time right. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Purdy looking to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Go.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy escapes the pocket. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
It's 2nd and 8.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Purdy gets this from the pistol. That one's cut along the left sideline. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
And he drives this forward to the 6. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And it's a nickel look from the Jets, third down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set up. Ready.
Now it's Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
Pound
Brings
the
up
60.
2nd
Pound the
and
60.
12.
Go.
At the
Go.
Jets' 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Go.
Throw on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set up.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another 40.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Check go.
Here's Purdy to throw. Has it on the slant. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. McCaffrey. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. Out out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, take 26.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. This is reeled in by Wilson. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
They give to Hall on the draw. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 40 on 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
That's caught for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Man in motion, headed right. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Into traffic, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Jets pushing to get within range for a game winner. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Notice 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, black.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Inside.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
50. Hey, you block over here.
Hall running between the tackles. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Left side secured by Ayuk. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Throwing now. And a man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's going to be 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. To throw. He'll get this to Samuel. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? Top low 18.
He'll look to throw it. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. It's from the right hash, 46. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. He makes the grab. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this. And then, well, you got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
17. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. This will be caught by Adams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. One final shot here. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers come up with the interception that clinches the win. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.